Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I just dropped off my dogs because I am headed out to the Riviera Maya, to the Xcaret Hotel, to celebrate the day of life and the day of death, Dia de los Muertos. So I'm going from this to here. Let's go start this fiesta. Xcaret is great because when you arrive, you go through what I call the Cancun taxi market. But they have the transportation all set up for you. It is fantastic. There are drinks on board, but not a lot of places to eat, so make sure to bring your own snacks. There is plenty of space for luggage, and they have been awarded the 360-degree safety award from a national board of medical examiners for the safety precautions they have taken during the pandemic. Xcaret Hotel is about an hour and 45-minute ride south from the Cancun airport and only about 45 minutes from Playa del Carmen, but there is plenty to do at the hotel and at the parks themselves. There are two hotels that are associated with the Xcaret Park. The Xcaret Mexico is more for a family-oriented fun, and the Xcaret Hotel Arte, which is where I will be staying, is exclusively for adults.
Okay.
So what's your name?
My name is Daniel Ortega, part of the guest service team.
The service team here is impeccable, especially with the busy time of celebrating the Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos. They have different exhibits set up throughout the hotel that represent different saints that are important to the people of Mexico and this important UNESCO-protected heritage event.
That we have at the hotel. Right here on my left-hand side, we have Mercado San Juan. Very beautiful, a lot of details.
Wow!
It's ambience as a mercado from Mexico City, actually. So it has a lot of food, a lot of stands, and on the top, it's the actual things that they used to sell at the markets.
Wow. And this is my butler, guys. I've never had a butler before. Oh my gosh. Treats. Love treats.
Okay, Miss, well, we're gonna make your check-in process.
After a quick check-in with my cute butler, James, it was off to Arenal restaurant with Chef Orlando Trejo to see what artistry he brings to the plate. Corn in Mexico and in Mayan culture was very sacred to them. It's what gave them life. It's what provided their families. So if you look at the Mayan calendar, most of it is based around harvest time. So seeing stuff like this, the little fine details in the food here is exactly what I'm looking for when I go travel. So let's give this a try. You get that fresh corn tortilla. You have that bite on top of that just infuses all over your tongue. It's so good. And just like that, it was dish after dish of culinary artistry. I can genuinely say there is not one thing that they brought out I did not love. To be honest, the other media here were probably a lot more posh and popular than I am, but I genuinely enjoyed my time getting to meet them. And if you want to check out the menu at Arenal yourself, just scan this code. Can't come to Mexico without having at least one taco. Oh my gosh.
What are you trying?
It's got grilled pineapple, pork, some spicy rice, fresh corn tortillas. Seriously. We've got barbecue chicken, we've got steak, we have blood sausage, we have sweet potato. Oh my gosh. I just never stop. Look at this octopus. I'm always afraid that the little tentacles are gonna get stuck to my tongue. Oh my gosh, that is so good. And the deliciousness of dessert was no exception. It was so fun to sit there and chat with my newfound friends in Mexico about different fruits and their lives. Always a great time when going on these kind of trips. Can't pass up the chocolate. It's not too sweet. It has a hint of chocolate, but it's this light, fluffy piece of deliciousness that just kind of melts into your mouth. And with the ice cream, it adds to the texture that just makes this perfection. That dinner was absolutely incredible. It was flavor after texture. And just when you think you know what it is, you have these layers of flavor descend on your palate and just oozes into your mouth. And it just is like, wow. Totally blown away by Arenal. So that was our first restaurant on this trip down at Xcaret Hotel Arte. Let me show you around this room. There are so many little details that make me so proud to work with Xcaret Hotel, like this weaving behind me, all of the decoration, the tiles, the weavings, the furniture, the bedding, everything that they use is sourced locally. They also hire locals. They call it the Disneyland of Mexico. Now, it's like the Disneyland of Mexico, but without all of the amusement park type rides. When you walk into this place, it feels like you're walking into nature's paradise. And the romance, I am blown away at the level of detail, the level of service that I've already experienced, and we're not even here 24 hours yet. So let me show you around the room really quick of all the details, and they left me some treats. You can tell that these are all hand woven, and each of these animals have a very significant symbolism to the people in Mexico and their ancestral Mayan culture. So the level of detail in this place I'm talking about, just watch this. Bathroom, don't want people to see me. Bam, bam. I can do that all day. You have the soaps, you have this bath, you have the slippers and the robes and the view. Let me show you the view. I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but look at this. Holy smokes. After a wonderfully busy day, I popped into the jacuzzi with some of this bath soap that smells like a magic jungle, and then had an entire king-size bed all to myself. I am not an early riser by any means, but I couldn't miss out on the gorgeously stunning, however many adjectives you want to use to describe it, Mexico sunrises. I'm telling y'all, it is so worth it to get up early, especially if you have some of their divine Mexican coffee. There are 6 casas or hotel sections at Hotel Xcaret Arte. The first one is Casa Diseño. It has a weaving workshop, wet bar, kayako restaurant, reception, and boutique. Then you have Casa de los Artistas. This is the most exclusive one because it's the one with the ocean views. It has a really cool painting workshop, rooftop bar, and it has the one where you can see, has that see-through swim area. It has a library, a gym, and the delicious Kibi restaurant, which we're going to visit this morning. And then we also have Casa La Piramides, which is where I was staying. It has the gorgeous river views, a pottery workshop, rooftop bar, wet bar, the Zach restaurant, or I should say shack, or however you say it. It also has a boutique. Then you have Casa de la Musica, which is the dancing workshop, Encada restaurant, rooftop bar, wet bar, forum, and another boutique. The Casa de la Paz, which is a literature workshop, morning yoga. It has the Mulek Spa and the spa views, which is a really cool looking forum, which I'll show you later. It has the gym and aerial yoga, and a rooftop bar, as well as a speakeasy in the basement that you'll have to ask your butler to get you to. Then you have Casa del Patron. This is kind of just the general forum views. It has the Cantina VIP, which I'll show you that restaurant as well later. The Mercado de San Juan, which I'll also show you that one. It has a bunch of restaurants and a bunch of eateries. And don't forget, when you stay at Xcaret Hotel Arte, each casa gets full access to every single one of their parks. Good morning, everyone. It has already been a lovely morning. I got up super early to go and watch the sunrise, and now I'm meeting up with the rest of the group here at Kibi restaurant at Hotel Artista. Now, this restaurant is specifically for people and guests that are staying here. This is probably the best place to stay, this casa, because all of the rooms face directly out to the ocean. So let's go take a look inside this exclusive restaurant where they're blending Mexican and Lebanese food. Yummy. Go the other way. Thank you. We're digging into this asia bowl, quesadilla, whatever. I got the pineapple apparently, but there's no pineapple. So I'm still excited, but I've never eaten something this blue. Oh my gosh, seriously. I'm dying over these flavors. I think coming down here, it made me realize how many preconceived ideas I have had over what's been shown in the media, and this preconceived idea of what Mexican culture and Mexican food is. So being able to experience these authentic flavors and locally sourced foods, it makes me sad that I haven't done more and done better at realizing the diversity and how beautiful the food and the culture and everything is here. So you need to come down, because Xcaret, they have this way of packaging it into something that can be experienced within a few weeks. Or there's even a guy that stayed here for an entire month and still wasn't able to experience everything. So you just gotta come do it for yourself. All right, that breakfast was delicious. And now I am headed over to Xcaret Park to go to the Riviera Maya. This is where you can float in an underground river. I'm really excited, but I am on a time crunch, so hopefully I can get there in time and through the river and then back here by 2 p.m. It's like noon right now. I'm so sorry to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, but otherwise this video would be so long. I will split this into 2 parts because there's just so much to cover and so much to do at Hotel Xcaret Arte as well as Xcaret Park, but you definitely do not want to miss out on the Day of the Dead celebration or the underground river. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend because more the merrier. See you in the next one, y'all. Bye.